I'm at Munich airport and I've just flown in from Cairo. I've got a very short connection. So I'm going to quickly pop into the first class lounge, not for a long time, because then I've got to jump on board a Lufthansa flight on an A340 through to JFK, New York. I'm really looking forward to it because it is at the very pointy end. It's in first class, so it's going to be pretty nice, pretty luxurious, I believe. And my first time flying with Lufthansa First Class, so let's enjoy it together. Let's go. Lufthansa's First Class Lounge in Munich is a good one. It offers full a la carte dining as well as a buffet food selection. There are also strategically placed treats throughout the lounge. What's in here? So that was the first class lounge. Now, let's fly. Alright guys, before we get into the video, just want to thank Dashlane for sponsoring this video. Now when they approached me, I didn't know much about them, so I actually visited their office in New York to learn a little bit more about it and see whether this is a product that I could stand behind. Dashlane is a password manager and digital identity app that allows you to securely store and manage all the things you're likely to forget. This includes logins, passwords, loyalty membership numbers, credit card numbers, and passport details. It is all stored in a completely secure way that allows you access to that information across all your devices and operating systems on your phone, laptop, tablet, and desktop. Dashlane makes life easier with one-click checkout and autofill features. And in an era of ever-increasing online threats, it also makes life more secure with VPN connections and an identity health dashboard that allows you to get an instant and complete picture of your online security. It then helps you improve your password health score. Protection is important, so I'll definitely be using Dashlane. Good thing is you can too, because Dashlane is offering my viewers a special offer, 10% off a full year subscription. Click on the link below and use the discount coupon code Dennis to get started. Now let's jump on board and fly. Cheers, here's to a great flight. I know this is going to be a good one. Whilst the A340 is an older aircraft, Lufthansa boasts that it offers first-class consistency across its entire long-haul fleet, so these seats are the same or very similar to those found on their newer aircraft types. The cabin was laid out in a 1-2-1 configuration with 8 seats spread over 2 rows. Overall, the cabin is very spacious and this open design enables conversation between first-class passengers, which I thought was nice.
Couples or those travelling together would do well in the middle seats, as demonstrated here by my new friends Ingrid and Alfredo. For independent travellers sitting in the middle seats, it is possible to raise a divider between the seats for added privacy. In addition to this, each seat also has a privacy screen on the aisle side, which can be raised when you just want to sink back into your own private space and escape the outside world, which of course is one of the big advantages of flying first class. As with all first class seats, these seats are very comfortable, large plush armchairs with plenty of width and legroom. What I really liked about these seats though is their adjustability. Using this control panel in the armrest, you have total control over every aspect of the seat. So in addition to the normal seat back recline, you can make the headrest go up and down, in and out, adjust the side of the seat base to match the size of your legs, or even tip the whole seat back. And the ottoman can be moved forward to provide an additional footrest. Storage-wise, these seats also deliver. There is a large storage compartment in the ottoman and two smaller compartments next to you, one of which holds your Bose noise-cancelling headphones. When the seat is in bed mode, you also have access to a conveniently placed water bottle holder, so you can stay hydrated during the night. The tray table is similarly well designed, in that it can slide fully forward, enabling you to get out of your seat with ease while it's in use. It also proved to be an excellent sturdy work surface. In terms of plugs and stuff, these seats also delivered with two USB and two universal power points located down the side of the armrest. And finally, there's a fully adjustable individual reading light built into the seat, and another one for use when the seat is in bed mode. All in all, these were excellent seats. As soon as we were up in the air, it was time to get comfortable. And in first class, that can only mean one thing: in-flight PJs.
So here they are, and Lufthansa really racks it up a notch. A lovely brown colour with a scarf. The first airline pyjamas I've seen with your own scarf, which is actually quite good. It allows you to look dashing in first class, and it means that any of those sort of air conditioning vents that sort of tend to blow on your neck will not be bothering you on this flight. Obviously, the pyjamas come with matching slippers. And why would you wear your pyjamas other than to look good? Well, it keeps your clothes crease free and it makes for a much more comfortable flight. So I always recommend wearing pyjamas, but remember, always take them off before you get off the flight, because you don't want to look like a dick walking through customs wearing your in-flight pyjamas, especially those Qantas ones with the big kangaroo on the front. Definitely a no-no.
Now that I was comfortable, it was time to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight. Normally I'd start with a drink from the bar, but on this flight I went with an espresso. The menu and drinks list is shown in full at the end of the video.
One of the advantages of first class is on-demand dining. So whilst the rest of the first class cabin pretty much is tucking into their lunch, I've decided to delay my lunch and instead get some work done. I'll then have some lunch and a little nap. On-demand dining, when you're travelling long haul across multiple time zones and doing it around the world like I'm doing on this trip, is fantastic. It's something that I really, really appreciate. So that's one of the little perks of flying first class. Now, let's get some work done.
I'm not a great fan of caviar, but I know that some of you want to see it, and luckily the crew was happy for me to film them. So you're in luck, and here is the caviar being prepared for another guest. By now, I was in the mood for a drink, so indulge in a very nice Altmore 21-year-old single malt. Lunch proved to be rather delicious. I started with an appetizer of asparagus and papaya salad with scotch cheese and almond. I accompanied this with a simple lettuce, tomato and walnut salad. Both were delicious. One of the joys of flying Lufthansa is the wonderful German bread selection. This comes with butter, of course, which in this case was conveniently stamped to remind us which class we were flying in. For the main course, I went with something I've never had before, roast goose. This is a traditional German festive season dish and is served with red cabbage and potato dumpling. While it may not look like a typical first class fine dining meal, this was exactly the type of comfort food I was after, and it went down a treat. On a previous video, some viewers were horrified that I skipped dessert, so on this flight I didn't, and I ended my meal with a gingerbread cake and orange. It was very nice indeed. Okay, let's check out the first class amenities. By now I was of course wearing the PJ, slippers and matching scarf. The amenities kit itself is well stocked with all the usual suspects. What was really cool though is that the kit is actually a watch storage box, complete with one of those pillow things to put your watches on. The thing is, I only own one watch and I always wear it, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I may need to check to see if I still have a couple of those old Swatch watches lying around from the 80s. Anyway, I digress. There are even more amenities available in the bathroom. Next, let's have a look at the entertainment system. This aircraft was fully Wi-Fi enabled and the pricing seemed reasonable. That said, first class passengers are given a coupon so they can use it for free. The entertainment system itself was pretty good. There were lots of choices for TV and movies. The screen was clear and bright, great for watching otters or Ethan Hunt documentaries. The music selection was also very extensive, and I'm sure it would all sound very good with the Bose noise cancelling headphones that are provided in first class. One of the advantages of flying first or business class is that your seat turns into a bed. I would therefore have been stupid not to try it out.
Okay, it's time to try out the Lufthansa First Class bed. So far, it's fantastic. It's nice and wide, it's long, it's got a thick mattress protector, or a mattress, a nice fluffy pillow, and a nice soft warm quilt. I think I'm going to have a really nice little nap here. So, good night. That's all I can say, yep, good night.
I had a couple of hours sleep, then woke up to a pot of Earl Grey tea. Obviously still hurt by the feedback on the lack of desserts on previous videos, I decided to accompany my tea with more desserts. In this case, a yummy plum tart and some fruit. Sadly, it was soon time to change back out of my PJs and get ready for our descent into New York. I did manage to enjoy another espresso though, as we were flying over Long Island and the Hamptons. As expected, this was a great flight. Whilst Lufthansa First Class lacks the bling of the Middle Eastern carriers, I thought this was a very solid first class product, with excellent seats, food, and a wonderful, friendly and engaging crew. I'd certainly have no hesitation flying it again, but then who would ever say no to flying first class? As I've said before, I realise I'm very lucky to be able to have this experience, and for that I'm very, very grateful.
Welcome to New York John F. Kennedy Airport, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we have reached our final parking position and the fasten seat buttons above you have been switched off. Captain Stork and the crew would like to thank you for traveling Lufthansa Airlines today. We wish you a very pleasant day here in New York City, a nice and safe onward journey. Thank you and auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you. That was Lufthansa First Class. Absolutely sensational. Really, really nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. That was an amazing dream run through customs and immigration, and we're straight into the taxi queue. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't done so yet, please check out my channel and subscribe. I'm going to go check out the Big Apple. In the meantime, hang around to check out the menus for this flight. And in the meantime, as always, happy travels.